The only way to do great work is to love what you do. So hello guys, let's continue again. So let's understand datetime class of datetime module. Datetime contains information on both date as well as time. It has the combination of both. Like a date object, it assumes that the current Georgian calendar and it can extend dates in both the direction. Also for the time, it assumes that there are exactly 3600 into 24 seconds in a day, which means that each and every day is of the same length. So now let's understand the syntax for datetime object using which we can specify date and time in Python. For that we have to write datetime.datetime and provide the values for the arguments. Year, month and day are for date, whereas hour, minute, second and microsecond are for time. So here are some important points that we have to keep in mind. First of all, year, month and day are the required arguments and rest all of them are optional. So we have to provide the value for them, otherwise we will receive an error. So we have already seen the acceptable values for the arguments in the previous videos. So now let's go for a hands-on practical. First of all, start the Python REPL by giving the command python. For importing datetime, we have to use from datetime import datetime, which means that import the datetime class from the datetime module. So let's use the dir function and let's check what is inside this class. So here we can see that it contains a combination of both date and time class of this module. So now let's print the module doc string, and for that we have to use the special variable doc. So it basically shows some information about the datetime object. Now let's get the current time using the datetime class, and for that we have to make a variable and call the method now on the datetime class. It will return the current time. So for printing the time we have to call the print function and we have to pass our variable to that. Now let's make a datetime object, and for that we have to write datetime, and in the parentheses we have to provide the required arguments as well as we can provide the optional arguments. So we already know the syntax. First of all we have to provide for year, then month, and after that date, and finally we have to provide the arguments related to time. The first argument is for the hour, then for minute, after that second, and at the last we have microseconds. So now let's print it, and for that we have to call the print function and pass our variable to that. So now let's make a fresh datetime object which will provide the current date and time. For this we have to use the now method of this class, and we have to write datetime.now, and after that we have to print the variable in which we have stored the value of current time. Now suppose that from the output if we want only the date, so we can directly use a special method which is date, and it will just provide the current date. Now let's suppose if we only want the time and we don't want the date, so we can directly replace the date from time method and it will just print the time. So now suppose if we just want the day from the datetime object, we can use an attribute day, and for that we have to write dtnow.day, where dtnow is nothing but the datetime object that we have created earlier. So similarly we can also replace it with other parameters such as hour, minute, month to get the respective values. So now let's understand how to use the replace method. We have already seen this method with the time class and the date class, and similar functioning will be done in the datetime class. So to replace anything from the datetime object, we just have to call the datetime object and we have to use the dot operator and we have to write replace, and we have to provide the respected arguments. So here I am writing 10, and after that I am writing 11, and after that I am specifically writing minute equal to 6. So now if I print it, so the first thing in the datetime object, which is year, has been changed with 10, and after that our month has been updated and our minutes has been updated. Rest all remains the same. Even if I print the original datetime object, you can see the difference that the year has changed and the minute has changed. I have specified month as 11, so it remains the same. We can also use the strf time method, which is the string format method, and for that we have to write the datetime object and then we have to use the dot operator and we have to write this method name, which is strf time. So we have to provide the required argument, which it takes in the form of string. Inside the string we can write text and also use the special characters like %, %y, %m for printing date and time. So when we are using capital H, M and S after percent, which means hour, minute and seconds respectively. So these are actually known as the format codes, and for the full list check out the description box. So when we are using small m, d and y after the percent sign, it actually means month, day and year respectively. So now when I execute it, you will see the output in the format that I have given or I have defined. Now if I want to display the full year, I can just replace the small y by capital Y, and you will see in the output that now it's showing the full year. So now let's check the type of the datetime object, and for that we have to use the type function in Python. So even though it looks like a string object, but it is not, and it is of datetime. Now to convert it into string object, we just have to typecast it using the str function or the string function in Python. So here we just need to provide the name of the datetime object, and after that if I check its type using the type function, then it will show it belongs to str class or string class, so it is of type string. So even if I print it, it will look the same, but now its class has been changed and now it is of type string. So I hope that everyone has got some knowledge from this video, and if you have any doubts then do comment and let me know. So that's all for today. My new video will be uploaded soon. Thank you.